So, welcome. I want to do a happy dance. I'm so excited that I forgot to change my shoes. And I'm going to keep it that way because I want to be comfortable. So I want to just talk, my name is Viophilia Rigalt. I'm the project coordinator for the Ideas for Gender Equality project. And I'm so happy that you're all here, you traveled safely, and I expect and know that this afternoon is going to be absolutely wonderful. It's going to be informative, and we're going to leave with some solutions. So I want to talk about a little bit some logistics, and then we'll officially start with the program. So through the door and all the way down the hall are the bathrooms. There's coffee and tea at the back of the room. And today is a very special day. We all are at our tables, and it's an opportunity for all of us to learn. So we're going to start off with our BPW president. I'd like to introduce Karen. Where are you, Karen? Gouget. And Karen has a lot of experience, over 43 years of working in the banking industry. She's worked tremendously with BPW at different levels. And I had the pleasure of virtually getting to know Karen when I was hired for this role. And it's so wonderful to now see and experience her and her joy in just jumping in and making this experience absolutely wonderful. So Karen, come on up, and Karen is going to officially open with some acknowledgement and a land acknowledgement. Karen.
Thank you for those kind words, Ophelia. So greetings, everyone. It's a true pleasure to be here with all of you today. And before I start, I'd like to share our land acknowledgement. With great reverence, we acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people. The City of Toronto also acknowledges that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13, signed by the Mississaugas of the Credit, and the Williams Treaty, signed with multiple Mississaugas and Chippewa bands. For thousands of years, traditional people have been the keepers of this land and have preserved it along with the animals and the natural resources. As an organization created by settlers, we also acknowledge our role in the impact of colonialism on the Indigenous peoples of this land. We are grateful for the opportunity to work with Indigenous peoples to create a safer and more abundant future for all women and girls. We acknowledge our activism role in reconciling the 94 calls to action established by the Truth and Reconciliation Commission of Canada, as well as the final report of the National Inquiry into Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and Girls. So it's truly an honor to be here today as BPW Canada President and seeing the launch of our first community event for Ideas for Gender Equality. We are so fortunate to have the team of Sheila Crook, Doris Hall, and Ophelia Rigalt leading us through this event. I'd like to share greetings from Minister Marcy Ian, the Department of Women and Gender Equality, our sponsor. So greetings from Minister Ian. Heartfelt greetings to everyone attending the Canadian Federation of Business and Professional Women's, BPW Canada's 48th Biennial Convention. I wish I could be with you all today. However, I'd like to thank you for the invitation and opportunity to speak about the importance of supporting women in Canada. Thinking of where I am today and the doors that others have unlocked before me, I owe a lot to the wonderful women who have been my strongest advocates and mentors. Along every step of my journey and career, these women encouraged me to pursue new avenues, be bold, and above all, not to be afraid to take risks. Had it not been for these women, I would not have left my broadcast television career to pursue a new and exciting role in politics. I'm beyond grateful to BPW Canada for your efforts and projects to mentor and empower women across our country, especially as we recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you for helping women build networks, gain skills, and break barriers across social, political, and economic spheres. As Minister for Women and Gender Equality and Youth, I'm committed to maintaining our government's historic investments in organizations like yours and ensuring that Canada's response to and recovering from the pandemic is done with a feminist lens. Finally, I extend my congratulations to the first ever Ideas for Gender Equality community building event. With stakeholders from so many different sectors joining, I trust that your discussions will create bridges, promote gender equality, and spark unique solutions. Best wishes, sincerely, the Honourable Marcy Ian, Minister for Women and Gender Equality and Youth. So receiving funding from the Department of Wage under their Feminist Recovery Project program has been so exciting for BPW Canada and has given us the resources to make this event come to life. BPW Canada has a commitment to do more and do better. We recognize that land acknowledgements and actively engaging in soul searching required to rebuild our nation is only the first step. Real change will come through our collective willingness to come together and engage in creating impactful solutions. That is what this project is, and this first Ideas for Gender Equality community building event are all about. We look forward to hearing from our panelists and our partners, and we thank them for their expertise and their time. We thank all of you, the participants. I know BPW members are so excited to be together once again, so this is a great way to start. So I thank all the participants for joining us today in person or virtually, and I look forward to the discussions that will come from the Ideas Innovation Challenge this afternoon. And so without further ado, I pass the mic back over to Ophelia. So thank you.